Grace, your situation isn't going to change easily, but if you're ready to put in the work, I'm willing to give you a chance.
If I don't do something, I won't be around much longer. It's time to take back my life. I'm proud of myself, and I'm so excited.
Nobody knows that I actually have a snack stash. Me and my mom really enjoyed watching TV and eating together. I was probably around 100 pounds at 4 years old. When I was around 7, my dad got hit by a bus. He was okay, but he did have to have surgery on his shoulder. And then they prescribed him pills. That's when everything changed.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, and we got Grace's story from 6,000 Pound Diaries, which, you know, Dr. Now's new show, the voluptuous vlog series. Since they do this one in a vlog style instead of doing like the whole production team, everyone following them, that's kind of why I like this one, because it's like a little more candid. At least that's how I feel about it. But I don't know, some people either love this show or they like really dislike it. I don't think it's as good as the original 600 Pound Life, right? But that's because you catch all the stuff that they don't want you to see in the original, and this one you're just catching exactly what they want to see. So it makes it a little different. Everybody, like, I think it's better when the production crew's involved and they're following them around, catching them do all this crazy stuff. But yeah, let's check out Grace's story and see exactly where she's going with this.
So I just woke up. I need to take a shower. I usually have help from my sister Megan. So, Megan.
Damn, what the hell? She got like a feather duster thing going on here? Man, maybe she's got some kind of tickle thing going on. Maybe that's what she likes. I don't know.
Hey, Dr. Now. My name's Grace. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Colgrove, Ohio. Can you help me take a shower? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go. Okay. I am desperately needing to be a part of your program. Weight has been something that I've struggled with my entire life. These past few years, I've gained a lot more weight, and everything has been harder on me. And now...
Oh, that's what the feather's for. Because she got to play tickle taint with her mom when you get in the shower. I mean, that's got to be like the most... That's got to be the worst part about this. Never got to that point. I mean, thank God I'm tall. Because if I was shorter, might have probably had to do that.
I have several health issues due to my weight. I have a hard time breathing. I have high blood pressure, arthritis, and sleep apnea, so I have to wear a BiPAP machine at night. I have a hard time using the bathroom and even showering. I get tired, I can't stand, I have to sit down, can't breathe, can't keep up with my friends when they're walking. I used to be able to go outside and play with my nieces and nephews. I can't do that anymore.
I think that's like the worst part, because you just watch the world pass you by, right? Like, you want to be doing all these things. You want to be out there involved, all that. You just can't. And I also think the BiPAP is like the stronger version of the CPAP. That's like, I don't know. Mine was on like rocket fuel setting whenever I did, because I couldn't sleep in the sleep test place, drank some knock me out medicine. And yeah, Sean, they thought I was dead probably.
And if I don't do something now, I'm terrified that one day I may be immobile or worse. Also, my dream is to have a family. I hope that with your help, Dr. Now, I can lose weight and maybe become a mom one day. I desperately need your help. Please help me. I live with my sister Megan, and she has to help me more and more with everyday things. I think the worst is asking her to wash my private areas.
Oh, okay, so not mom. Sister's the one playing tilt-a-whirl with her taint. Okay, it's her sister. Probably a little bit better than your mom. Although still probably not all that great in her eyes. But she has really pretty hair and really pretty eyes. I did notice that.
Shut up. Megan has always been like a mom to me. She is my mom's daughter. We have different dads. She grew up with my grandpa.
Watching Grace's health decline, it scares both of us. So I knew that I had to be there for her. I kind of like took her under my wing, kind of played the mom role.
Here, thank you.
At least she's not a psychopath, though. I think people that get like super fat and pull their underwear over their stomach, I think they're a little psychotic, okay? Never did that. I was digging up in under there, okay? We're going digging. We're not going above the belly line.
For helping me.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I have to be quiet because nobody knows that I actually have a snack stash.
We all know. Everybody knew that was watching this. No, this is no secret. We all had one, okay?
Lunch cakes.
Goldfish, Cheetos, Lay's. I saw fruit roll-ups.
Cereal bars. Chips. When it comes to food, I just don't have any impulse control. But I still get up and go to work. I'm a community health worker. Basically, you're like a frontline public health worker. I make sure my clients are getting to their doctors, taking their medication, eating right. I'm teaching people how to be healthy, and I'm not the healthiest person. So that's really important.
Are you guys taking health advice from her? You pull up to a doctor appointment and she's telling you how to eat right. And you're sitting there going, who the hell are you talking to? Also, Ice, not a fatty's best friend. I don't think we're going to do some kind of slip and skate thing here. So, yeah, she's not going to do any twirls or what do they call it? I don't know, man. She's Michelle Kwan or whatever.
To change for others. And I work with my sister, Courtney. Courtney is the middle sister. And me and Courtney have the same dad. And she grew up in North Carolina with her mom. There's a 9-year age difference between me and Megan and Courtney. I'm the bratty younger sister.
Sister!
Hey.
Hi!
You made it.
I made it. Up the ice mountain.
Did you make it all the way up the driveway?
Yes? Brought food and coffee. Where's Megan?
She's sick.
In bed still.
Okay, so when you show up to the 600-pound person's house and the first thing you say is, I brought food, you're part of the problem, okay? She's got a secret stash that nobody knows about. We're all going to whisper about it real quick.
Yeah.
You want to help me cook? Come on. Grace is my best friend. Grace and I got super close when our dad passed away. I felt like it was survival mode for me to protect her. We work together. That's one thing we really both find joy in, helping people. But our job is constantly on the go. We work in the community 24/7. We're always on the street. And
What was the giant ruler on the wall for? Like, I'm curious, okay? Are you measuring like belly dippage or something? I don't know what that giant ruler would be for right there. I have no clue.
both emotional eat, especially when we're working. So sometimes we have to drive through somewhere.
I'm full.
She has a problem with addiction. I don't think she knows when to cut off.
Got a chicken quesadilla. They're the best quesadillas.
But there's sometimes we don't eat.
Thanks.
But then we get home and we're starving, so we probably overeat.
Is that sausage? I thought it was just a giant tray of cookies for breakfast. No, but quesadilla dipped in cheese, fat expert move. I am applauding your technique.
So I worry about Grace a lot.
My sisters play a huge part in my life. They're there every day for me. I'm just so grateful to have them in my life because I didn't think I would be this way. I've struggled with my weight my entire life. Growing up, I lived with my mom and dad.
I swear I saw this guy on some maintenance, like true crime, something. I don't know. He might have been the guy. He looks like the guy, that's for sure.
It was just the three of us, and we were really happy. Me and my mom really enjoyed watching TV and eating together. She actually struggled with her weight her whole life. She liked junk food. She would gorge herself. I think I picked up eating habits from my mom. I was probably around 100 pounds at 4 years old.
Well, hot damn. Okay. So we're putting on, what, 25 pounds a year for the first 4 years? I was at least skinny till I was 5. I can't remember it. I was never, I have no memory of being skinny, but apparently I was.
I didn't really feel different until probably preschool. I was bigger than the other kids. That's when I started getting bullied. So I was with my father every day, all day, because my mom was always working. So it was just me and him. We'd ride around in his truck, listen to music, laugh. He would take me to get food. Me and my dad were best friends.
Was he by chance a maintenance road worker? Because that just fits my true crime thing, okay? I'm so convinced this might be the guy.
But then when I was around 7, my dad got hit by a bus. He was okay, but he did have to have surgery on his shoulder. And then they prescribed him pills. That's when everything changed. He definitely started using them more than he should. And it wasn't long before my mom started taking them as well. And
you know what I call it when that happens? I call them forget-me-nots or F-its. Because once somebody gets on that train, they just say F it to everything else in life. And they don't care about anything but that. It's like everything that's pressing or urgent in their life just goes out the window. It's crazy when that happens.
that's when our whole family dynamic changed. Because my parents were always in their rooms doing drugs, so they didn't spend a lot of time with me. They would use code words for when they were doing drugs. They would say like banana boat. I'm gonna come get that banana boat. I always
Are they talking about blow, like fresh from Colombia? I don't know. I had code words when I was on the phone with my friends when I was like a teenager, but we were stupid teenagers, right? The code word for cigarette was tampon. Why are little boys yelling, I need a tampon? Like, my mom figured that out pretty quick.
knew what it meant, always. So that code became a trigger for me to go get a snack and go to my room. So I was alone and I coped with food. By then, the relationship between my mom and dad was pretty bad. They were constantly fighting, physically, verbally, and my dad couldn't work because of his shoulder, so he started selling drugs to make money. And so I knew that if people were coming to the house, why they were there, just stay in my room. And then it got bad. At 8 years old, I was by a family member.
Oh, for the love of God. This poor girl is getting every bad hand dealt to her she can get so far. Starting off overweight, her parents just gave her all kinds of junk food. Then there was an accident, whatever. Everybody got strung out, okay? Everybody was a dope fiend basically around her. So she really didn't get a fair shake at life.
By someone very close to me. I don't want to say who.
Sicko.
Then when I was 10, one night, my dad, he was on the couch and we were trying to get him up to decorate the tree, the Christmas tree. But I knew something was wrong. So he was breathing and he just wouldn't like open his eyes. And my mom assured me that he was fine. We just have to get him to bed. I fell asleep on the couch that night and I woke up and my mom was in the kitchen crying. The ambulance came and I just remember them coming out of the room and saying there's nothing we can do. I just feel like in that moment I was just trying to pretend like it wasn't happening. But
You also have to wonder, even though she was a little kid, right? Because little kids process that type of stuff differently. So does she feel some type of guilt? Like maybe I could have saved him if I would have noticed in that moment? Because kids will carry that with them. It could very much have led to her wanting to eat more and more and more and just escape because she's a kid. She doesn't have the same vices everyone else does, right? But she has food that's readily available. So
my father OD'd. There was like 12 different pills in his system. I felt lost without him. And so my weight definitely increased. I started eating more. And when I was 11 years old, I weighed 250. Emotionally, I felt okay at that time because I had my sister, Megan, so I had someone to talk to. But my mom was still using pretty heavily. And
oh yeah, mom's definitely on the banana boat, the banana moon pie boat. Okay, she's eating a lot too. Okay, you see, it's a family thing then here.
she was gaining weight as fast as I was. But school got better because I had friends. So for the first time in years, I was happy. But then my mom started getting sick. She got congestive heart failure. So she went to a clinic and got prescribed methadone, and she did eventually get clean. But
Bro, if she has one more tragic thing happen to her, I'm just gonna say she's the most tragic episode ever. Like, I've seen bad ones, right? Where they have a horrible backstory, but she's literally catching every single bad break you can. And she's just trucking along, going about her life. She's a pretty resilient, tough girl. She just probably doesn't realize it yet.
her food addiction was something that she would never be able to overcome. and she was having a hard time taking care of me, so I stayed with my sister Megan. High school was great for me, but our school lunches were awful, and I did not eat them. I usually ate pizza or hot dogs or cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we had a McDonald's down the street. Sean was out of there every single day. I was either that or I was sitting on the side of the school chain smoking Newports or something and getting caught, getting suspended.
I was 425 my senior year, and I was going to have weight loss surgery. I even had a surgery date picked out. But at that point, my mom's health was declining rapidly, and my surgery was put on the back burner, and I focused on my mom.
Our mom being as sick as she was, I think it really impacted Grace. Our mom was always overweight, and I think Grace has always been afraid that she was going to end up like Mom.
I see her on oxygen, but then I see her with a cigarette in her hand every single time too. So wouldn't your mom have pushed you to go ahead and get the surgery and try to better your life just because she's on a downturn? I would think parents would want better for their kids. That's all I'm saying.
So right after high school, I started college. At that time, my weight was around 450.
Damn, that puppy ate a couple damn corn dogs himself. Look at that beefy boy.
And then my mom passed away when I was 22 years old. She just quit breathing in her sleep, and her weight had played a major part in her death. I am scared of that happening to me. I think that if I don't change right now, I'll be in the same boat that my mom was.
Yeah, you keep eating this way, it's casket by Cheeto. That's where we're heading. Nobody wants to say it. I'll say it. We're going to eat so damn much, going to end up in the friggin' ground. All right, 6 feet under with a fruit roll up. That's how it goes.
Today's the day. We are flying out to Houston to see Dr. Now. We'll see him tomorrow.
I think I'm about ready.
Yeah, I'm scared.
It'll be all right. I fear that if Grace does not make a change, that it could take her life. And it is definitely one of my biggest fears.
Gracie! What? Come on, we gotta go to see Dr. Now. If Grace don't lose this weight, I just feel like she could die. We've seen scary moments with Grace. I watched her sleep. I literally saw her not breathe, not waking up, being purple. Death. It's literally at her door.
No breathing, no schmeething. They used to tell me I didn't breathe either, but I don't believe it. Not for, yeah, I probably did. I probably almost die every single night. I don't know. I'm alive though. I don't know why. Still here.
So I will keep trying to help her till the day I die.
Let's go.
When we're all three together, it typically is like a Friday evening. We'll grab pizza and we'll just hang out and laugh and have.
Oh no, she has one slice, she has a whole pizza. Oh man, that don't look good for the fat people here.
a good time. Just be around each other.
Grace is missing so much of her life. It has saddened me to see that we're passing things up or just not even trying because of weight. Ready? Nervous?
Yeah. I'm scared.
All right, let's roll, girls.
Ready?
Let's go. I don't want to let it get any farther.
Doctor, now here we come.
Now's the time to make a change. I'm really nervous, and I'm proud of myself for making it this far.
You know how stupid it is that they cut away right before she was about to walk on all the ice? That was the part I wanted to see. Because I did one of these epic freaking like feet slide out from under me, land flat on my back, like Home Alone type style slips when I was 600 pounds, man. Laid there out of breath for like 10. I mean, I was out of breath because I was walking already, but yeah, I was more out of breath, okay?
We're proud of you. Yes, very proud.
Very proud of you.
That's the biggest I've ever been, and I'm very overwhelmed.
It would have been funnier if the sister was like, where are you getting all these calories? Where's the secret stash? Tell me, X marks the spot, damn it. Where is it?
Daryl. Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
All right. You must be Grace, huh?
I'm Grace, yes.
And you got two other
Hey, did Dr. Now dye his hair? Why'd you do that, you silver fox? What are you doing that for?
sister with you?
Yes, these are my sisters.
And
Courtney.
Courtney and
Megan.
okay. So y'all live together?
Grace lives with me, and then Courtney lives not far away from us. We're together a lot.
And Grace, when did you notice you had a weight problem? At what age?
Honestly, my whole life.
All right. So what do you eat a typical day?
A lot of the food we bring in is fast food, and I do drink soda.
What do you eat from the time you wake up till you go to bed?
Sometimes I'll go through like fast food and get breakfast, and then me and Courtney will get lunch out somewhere because we'll be at work.
Does anybody cook?
It'd probably be a hell of a lot easier for us just to tell you what we don't eat in a day because there's enough food probably going down her gullet or my gullet, whoever's 600 pounds, right? We're all eating that damn much food in a day.
These two cook.
They cook.
Yes, they do.
But she does not.
Y'all eat together at dinner?
Yes.
What do you usually cook?
A lot of times it's more convenient to pick things up than try to cook at home.
So, who's the most enabler person make everybody eat? Keep looking at each other.
I'm not
Huh?
sure.
Honestly, I feel like it's you.
Me?
All right. And so, you do any exercise at all?
No.
And so,
Yeah, she does. She gets in the shower. That shit's hard. I don't think you realize. 622 pounds for her to get in there, do the little twister, tilt-a-whirl, fruit by the foot with her finagle, fupa, whatever. That's going to burn some damn calories, okay? She probably burned 100 calories standing in that shower and was out of breath by the end.
that will be an issue that you need to start working on. You think you can start doing some exercise?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything that you all do together besides involving food?
Cinnamon rolls. We roll them.
Like what?
We like to karaoke.
Karaoke, who sing?
All of
We
us.
all do.
Not well.
Not good?
No.
All right.
And who wants to guess that they're doing She's My Cherry Pie, okay? Every friggin' like stripper's anthem.
I won't make you do that. All right. So you're enabling each other and you eat high-calorie food, and that's going to be a very difficult dynamic that you have developed to break because it's been built up for many years. So if there is any chance for you, Grace, to improve your health and lose some weight, will be that we change the whole dynamic of the whole family. So the first step is going to be stop going out to eat together and work toward preparing the meal. So y'all can do that?
Yes.
Okay. So Grace, I'm going to give you a goal of losing 60 pounds in 2 months, which is very easy to do.
She got a little big-eyed for a second. You hear that kind of number when you're used, like, okay, I put on 40 pounds in 1 month when I was trying to get ready for weight loss surgery. One of those F-it months where I just started eating whatever all over again after my surgery got canceled. You could put on 40 pounds in a month. You could take it off too, okay? It's impressive what 600-pound people can do as far as like weight shifts and swings. It's wild.
At your weight, you think you can do that?
I can do that.
Okay. Y'all going to be willing to change?
Yes.
Okay. So the goal is that you're going to eat 1,200 calories a day, which is going to be high protein, no carb. So, Grace, if you right now change your life and lose 60 pounds, what would be a good personal goal for you?
Well,
Get on a teeter-totter with both of her sisters on the other side and then have them sink and her go up. Then she's winning, right? I mean, that would be a win. That's a goal for me. That's how I would do it. Do it fun.
maybe learning how to cook because I'm awful at it.
Okay. So, learning to cook in 60 days is going to be your personal goal. So, we get you to see a nutritionist, and that will help you to start preparing the meal. And also, I'm going to get a therapist to work with you, and they're going to set a therapy goal for you that you need to work toward accomplishing that in next 2 months. You think you can?
Therapy probably will just help her anyway, just based off her backstory. Like, it's really sad. I want Grace to win really friggin' bad because she needs a win. She deserves a win.
Do that?
Yes, I can do that.
So I'm going to give you something that I want to read every night. I'm going to give for
Thank you.
everyone so everybody understand what to do, what not to do. I want to start more active exercises with the whole family. Okay? And the next item here, what it says on top?
I really don't eat very much.
Okay. Read that to understand how you.
I'm pretty sure I'm like, some part of us are still in denial, or part of me is still a little in denial about just how much I ate when I watched this show. I'm like, no, I was definitely not eating that much. But then you hear me say, like, I could put on 40 pounds in a month. So I 100% was, or just drinking empty calories on top of everything. Like, I had to be, right? But you just, it doesn't click. It's so weird.
are looking at your eating habit.
Okay.
So understanding what issue you got with your eating habit is going to key issue, because if you don't know what the problem is, you would not know what the solution is.
Pringles. Pringles are Cheetos. Cheetos are the damn problem. She's cheating on her damn diet with Cheetos. She's got a secret stash.
Okay?
Okay.
So, Grace, if you were today 160 pounds, what would be changed with your life?
I could breathe, I could walk, I could stand, fit in normal clothes, I could do things that I've always wanted to do.
So that's going to require that all of you be motivated to lose weight and stay more healthy. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Any questions or any issue you have, give me a call. Otherwise, I'll see you in 2 months.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, doctor.
All right.
Well, how do you feel?
60 pounds. You can do it though.
Yeah, definitely.
You definitely can do it. Let's go.
My biggest concern right now is the dysfunctional dynamic Grace has with her sister. If Grace has any chance to succeed long term, then the pattern with the dysfunctional dynamic has to be broken. But that's going to take a lot of work. Hope.
All of them are going to have to change their lifestyle in one way or another for Grace to get this win that I want her to get. Just because the sisters are definitely helping enable her. She's the main problem, right? Don't get me wrong, but the sisters are playing a part here.
Grace is serious about getting healthy, and she can lead the way by starting the process, but it's not going to be easy for her, especially with the three of them.
Sister.
I'm here.
My sisters and I all agreed to work on this together, but then they're still bringing bad foods around me, and it feels like we aren't on the same page, and it's impossible to resist.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, for the love of God, who saw this friggin' coming? This teeter-totter thing's not gonna go well for me at all, huh?
I just wish my sisters were more on board with it. It's hard because I'm not sure if I can really count on them to stay focused. It's tough when these old habits creep back into our lives. But this is something I have to do and try to resist.
Hey, so I'm about to see the therapist. I hope that through this I can learn to cope in other ways without going to food.
Hi, how are you? I'm Jules.
I'm Grace. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me about your childhood, how you grew up.
My parents worked a lot. They also were battling a drug addiction. So I spent a lot of my time alone.
How did you feel when you first began to realize like the impact of your parents' addiction on your life?
I thought, they didn't love me enough to stop.
Like, where are your parents at now?
My dad passed away when I was 10 from a drug overdose, and my mom passed away a few years ago.
So sorry.
Look, people are a product of their environment, okay? At least that's how I kind of feel about it. She definitely was not dealt a very good start to life. So she just kind of spiraled and ended up here. Do I think she could turn it around? Yeah, I think anybody can turn anything around. That's why I say the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. But she's got a lot of demons she's going to have to fight from her past and going to have to deal with the mental aspect in order to get the whole body aspect part of it right, which is probably the hardest part.
Thanks.
Well, tell me about who's supporting you through this journey.
I have my sisters,
Okay, so how do you think your relationship with your sister?
They're my rock, my everything.
Are they going through the same thing, like, being overweight and things of that nature?
Yes.
Do your sister enable you, like bring you food? Who makes the food? Like,
I would say they do a little bit of enabling, yes. Both of my sisters cook for me. I don't really cook. That's something I'm hoping to change as well.
So they bring you.
I don't think we really need her cooking or anything. That might not help the situation at all. But her sister's definitely thrown a couple pebbles into the rocky road before.
The food, they cook the food. So they just baby you. You're like one of their kids.
Yes.
You don't need to cook when you've got 50 bags of Cheetos in your room. That's like fat logic, okay? Oh, why do I gotta cook something on the stovetop when I've got Starburst by my bed?
I think they're helping you because they just want to take care of you. It's hard to be around like somebody who enables you, especially when you're trying like to resist temptation and not do the things that you don't want to revert back to those bad habits. So
it's a lot harder to breathe when you're huffing Hershey's too, but we're not saying anything about that.
You have to set clear boundaries with them and with yourself. How do you feel about like setting boundaries with them?
I feel like I can set some boundaries with them.
You sure?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a therapy goal.
Okay.
So your therapy goal is to stage an intervention with your sister on your own behalf.
Okay.
It's about you taking control of your health and open the door for change for everybody.
I
mean, boundaries get a little difficult, I think, whenever your sister's going in your back door and checking all the hinges and doing all that kind of stuff. I mean, she's down there doing a flick, swish, and a twirl, and then boundaries are out the window, right?
do that.
Explain that your health has reached like a critical point and you want to take action.
Yes.
How does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
Okay. You think you can do it?
I can do it. So me and Court are here waiting on the nutritionist. I'm nervous. How are you feeling?
Not too bad. It's gonna be good though. But things change, over time. We about to go starving.
What's her name? Court? I want to call her Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That's all I want to call her from the shower scene.
We got this.
So, my name's Lacey. Really great to meet you guys. I know I've learned a little bit about you. You started the Dr. Now diet.
We started Dr. Now's 1,200 calorie diet, where you come in.
Oh man, she ripped her pants. That sucks.
Yeah. I'm here to kind of help you navigate that. And there's so much information out there. So we want to make sure that we're fueling your body, not leaving you feeling hangry. Well, I think we're probably going to head to the kitchen. All right, let's go to the kitchen.
I also don't think we need to talk about fueling somebody's body when we're literally a friggin' like oil tanker, okay? We're the ones that are going to Sheets and dropping off all the friggin' gas. We don't need more fuel.
It's just a fridge.
Okay. So let's grab something out that you're not really sure if it's going to fit or not.
Orange juice?
All right, let's take a look.
Okay.
So orange juice, 29 grams of sugars. So probably not going to work for us right now.
Coffee creamer.
Most of us have coffee. It's first thing in the morning, and the first thing you give your taste buds is a shot of something sweet. It's going to be like all day long looking for more of that, right?
Okay.
Is that true? I don't drink coffee. I don't know. Everybody around me I know drinks coffee. I just don't.
Grapes. I can eat fruit, right?
So there are no simple sugars allowed at this phase.
Okay. Ketchup? Yeah, sugar.
I'll go ahead and grab the other one.
Crescent rolls.
Well, shit, this fridge is going to have baking soda by the time we're done. That's about it. Can she eat baking soda? Can she have that?
There are alternatives at the store that aren't going to have added sugar. And there's even more opportunities in the kitchen of you making your own. How about just a rapid fire, start pulling out the things that you know aren't going to serve you well?
Noodles. Bad. That's also ramen.
Okay.
A lot of cereal. It's gotta go. Oh, gotta go. Oh my God. It was very overwhelming, but I did learn a lot. One of the things I learned is I don't have to completely cut out stuff that is bad for me that I enjoy. I can actually make a healthier version of it myself. So thank you for coming.
No problem.
As you both know, I have met with the therapist, so this is gonna be really hard for me to get through, but I wrote some things down that I wanna say to you both. So just bear with me.
Always.
Oh God, here we go. Sorry. I want you to know that
Before she starts this thing, I'm just going to say it's really ballsy to be willing to put all your feelings out there like that with a camera sitting right there, knowing that it's going to be aired to the rest of the world. Because we've already heard a lot of her dirty laundry from her past, right? All the things her family struggled with. So I praise her a ton for that. I joke around a ton. I think she's a really brave person, all in all, though.
place in my life that I need. This is extremely important to me. My health is the most important thing. And I'm worried that if I don't do something now or make a change, that I won't be around much longer.
We're worried about that too.
I'm asking you both to come with me on this journey, which means I need you to be strong when I'm weak. I'm asking you that you please keep unhealthy foods away from me at this time. I just can't be around it. If you can't commit to this right now, I would have to temporarily cut you out during this time in my life. And I don't even know how I would do that. But it's time for me to take care of me. But I hope that you both will walk beside me through each step of the way.
Well, damn. I'm going to cut you off if you bring a chalupa near me. It's kind of friggin' brutal, huh? I mean, are we going to get rid of the stash, though? Because she's talking about making healthier versions. I don't know how you make a healthier version of Cheetos. I don't think there is such a thing. Maybe just take a... No, you can't even have a freaking flour tortilla. What the hell can you make healthy Cheetos out of?
Are you willing and can you do that?
Cauliflower?
That's nice. We're here for you.
Thank you.
We love you. And you've got this.
Girl, we all need to do it. So
Yeah.
you're right.
I love you.
I love you too.
You're not just a weight issue. You know that, right? You're more than that.
We're gonna make Skinny look good. We got this.
You want a hug?
Are you asking? Are you asking for a hug?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, girl. Give me a hug. Oh, my little sisters. I love you guys. I love you.
I have been trying to cook, but it hasn't been going the greatest.
Oh, God. I don't know how you can't cook when you're this fat. Because, like, I'm pretty sure that I knew how to cook things when I was like 10 because I wanted to eat more food, right? So I learned I was a bacon little mother. Duncan Hines, say what? Like, I was going in with me some Betty Crocker, you know? I was definitely cooking some brownies and shit when I was like 10.
So I actually called the nutritionist and she recommended a cooking class for me to take. Hopefully I'll be able to learn some important skills to cook on my own eventually.
Okay, to meet you guys, I'm Chef Cross. We're gonna make a chicken burrito bowl. So it's
Oh, so welcome to our new class, chicken not butterscotch. That's what we're going to call this one.
not like a naked burrito, so we don't have any of the carbs. It's gonna be pretty easy for you, and you're gonna feel like a chef.
Okay, thanks.
These are actually smaller. These are medium, but they're a little smaller. So
Thanks, Skinny Thoughts. Get that hand in there.
I thought she just said they're going to be cooking naked or something like that. You're going to burn your snap, crackle, and pop if you try to do that thing. Get some grease splatter right up there in your grundle.
So I'm gonna start with mine. I'm gonna show you how.
Oh,
See that noise?
that's
what you want to
great.
do, right?
So you have this on high right now?
Yes. When you first put your protein in there, you want to have it on high. I will say 2 to 3 minutes on each side to get it brown. And then after it's brown on each side, we're gonna stick it in the oven. And like I said, we're probably gonna have it in there between 13 and 15 minutes.
But the thing with chicken breast is you want to do them just the perfect rare. You want that nice pink middle. So just make sure you do that. You won't get sick or anything.
See? That wasn't as scary, right?
Okay.
You're gonna take your... There you go. You guys know temperature. Chicken should be
165.
bingo. See that? To cook.
Wow.
It's good.
I don't know about you guys, but I just cook shit till I don't think it's gonna make me sick. Like I try to get the chicken out as soon as possible so it's not like dry as hell, right? But if there's even a little bit of risk that that's gonna make me sick and I'm gonna be blowing up a toilet, I'm throwing it back in the damn oven.
Approve? Is it Courtney approve? Courtney approve. Good job, Grace.
Thank you.
It's very
It's
good.
not undercooked. It's not
It's-
overcooked.
It's so good.
Good.
It's very good.
Great. This is only 525 calories. Now, would you make these at home?
Yes.
You guys can split into different responsibilities so that it doesn't take you that long to cook.
Thank you so much.
Good job. Good job.
Goal weight 561.
597.
Okay, so 24 pounds in 2 months tells me that somebody brought the damn chalupa in the house. I don't know who did it, because the sisters were not to be around her if they were bringing in the bad food, right? But somebody smuggled some damn snacks in here somehow.
I needed 60.
I know.
I've made changes. He's not gonna believe me. You gotta work harder.
Something different.
I only lost 24 pounds, and I don't know how because I've been doing everything. I completed my goals, my personal goal, my therapy goal.
I'm trying to figure out why this sister on all the way on the left is just mean mugging the hell out of me. And then this one in the middle looks like somebody just blew a fart up her nose. I don't know what's going on with her. Something's singeing her nose hairs right now, though.
Eating healthier, following Dr. Now's diet. I feel like I've been trying really hard.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Now.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. Well, Grace, you lost 24 pounds instead of 60. So what is going on that you haven't lost as much as I was expecting?
Well,
Wait until she tells him about the chicken burrito bowl. Because, you know, Dr. Now's Mr. Low Carb, no rice, no none of that. He's going to lose it when he finds out she's making anything with rice, even though that's like a lot of people's diets involve eating some rice, right?
I got a therapy goal, and it was to speak to my sisters about helping me. It took me about a month to build up the courage to even have that talk with them.
It took us about a month to get adjusted and, but we're all on board now.
All right. So y'all made some progress. So can you pick up on the momentum and do more over the next 2 months and increase your activity?
I can do that.
So, Grace, if you're able to lose 60 pounds next 2 months, then I would approve you for weight loss surgery. But this is something that you have to show me that you can do, to show me that you're serious about it, and you can maintain a healthy weight loss. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know what, like, because she's kind of limited, right? If she doesn't have the exercise equipment, like Dr. Nows could give her some sitting exercises, any of that. But all that ice outside is going to make this just a damn slip and slide tubby toboggan. Like, she's going to come barreling down the hill, hit a tree, and then this episode ends tragic than some of the other ones.
Now, keep in mind, this is going to be hard work, but at the end, it's going to be worth it. Okay? So, let's see how we do in 2 months.
Okay.
And hopefully 60 pounds lighter.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, y'all take care.
Thank you.
You too.
It's never easy to change the dynamic with the family, so that is still a big concern of mine. But in a positive note, there has been some progress with not much overall, but at least it is a move in a positive direction. So I'm hoping what we see in a couple of months is the former, but only time will tell.
I don't know if it's because I'm just a little bit of like a clown, but I really just feel like somebody should be at the door patting people down, trying to see who's like smuggling in some churros or something. Because I feel like people got to have some snacks on them coming to Dr. Now because they're nervous, right? And a lot of people that are 600 pounds are nervous eaters by nature. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Finish yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up. Down.
Up.
Down.
Are we done?
I don't know.
I feel like we only did like 3 of those.
Probably.
It better be working.
I know this.
Oh.
I can hear it. Water break.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, so wow, they just jumped to 4 months and 6 days out of nowhere. We saw her do like three little on the ground crunch type things, and all of a sudden we jumped months ahead. Okay. Positive energy.
543.
Okay, so she lost 54 pounds this time, so she's just 6 pounds short of the goal, which I think means Dr. Now is probably going to approve her just based off the strength of that, because that's consistently losing. That's not just doing it for a month and then kind of slipping back. Even though it was like 12 pounds a month for the first 2 months, that's pretty damn good. Way to go, Grace.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty good.
Up top.
Good job.
You did it.
I'm honestly in shock. I can't believe it.
Her hard work and determination has paid off.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, Grace, you're down to 543. You lost 54 pounds. And goal was 60. You're pretty close, but you didn't make it to the goal, huh? So it seems like everybody doing pretty good, huh?
Yes, we're all supporting each other now, so.
She's sitting here on cloud nine, probably over the friggin' moon, right? Because she's that close to the goal. And I'm sure she's never lost 54 pounds at any point in her life, because I know I hadn't, right? And then Dr. Now comes in like, yeah, almost. You're not quite there. That's got to feel like a kick in the friggin' nads right there.
It's gone a lot better. We changed what we ate. We
went to the gym together.
Grace has learned a lot of new foods to cook for herself and for us. She's done really well with that.
All right,
Like
Grace,
s'mores.
you didn't make it to your goal, but you're very close to it. And overall, it looked like you have lost almost 80 pounds. You started the program. So I am very encouraged that you're doing good. I'm going to go ahead and approve you for weight loss surgery.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Excited, nervous, and proud.
So why are you crying?
This is honestly all I've ever wanted. And I didn't think that I could do it.
She's also still really young, right? She's 26. So the fact that she wanted the surgery before this, but then her mom got sick and she was like, okay, I got to take care of my mom, kind of put everything she needed on the back burner, kind of makes it all the more like, makes you more happy for her, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because I definitely wanted to see her get here because she's been dealt a really bad hand, all right? She didn't deserve half the things, or she didn't deserve any of the things really that happened to her as a kid. It just kind of, the people around her, like adult-wise, pretty much failed her, really.
It's been a struggle. Well, I know it's very hard to change, but all those psychological issues that come with morbid obesity are not something that you have to ignore. You have to get control of those things. And if you don't have a control for those things, you're not going to succeed in long term. So I'm glad you started doing that and succeed in getting the weight down. So keep up the good work. And I'm going to set up your weight loss surgery for a month from now. So you need to continue to lose weight. And if you don't lose weight or you gain, we're not going to go ahead with your surgery. Okay?
Okay. So, I've been approved for surgery.
It went so good.
All right, so she got the whole classic, like, you got 1 month to come back, and if you're not still losing, I'm not going to do the surgery, which is pretty typical Dr. Now style, like, follow up, stay on the diet, you come back. If you're not doing good enough, I'll cancel this puppy.
He said he's proud of her.
Very proud of her.
Let's think in. It's happening.
I'm in shock. Well, tomorrow is the big day. It's time. I'm so excited. I'm low-key freaking out. I'm ready to start my new life. You're not gonna see any more of this.
Come on, don't rub it like that. Oh no, who are you doing this for? Who are you vlogging this for? Do you got a OnlyFats? Is this what you're trying to get a couple bucks right before this thing goes live?
It's gonna be hot girl summer.
All right. So you look like you lost some weight, so we're going to check and see what's going on. Okay. 525. So you lost 18 pounds.
Yay!
All right, we'll go ahead with your surgery today then.
Awesome.
Today we are performing a gastric sleeve on Grace. Grace had a little bit of slow start, and she only lost 18 pounds this last month, which is almost 10 pounds below the average she had lost past 2 months.
I knew Dr. Now was going to say something like that because looking at her, right, at the weight she's at and knowing from personal experience, like how much it can swing one way or the other, I will tell you, she finished off that stash, okay? All the snacks in there, she might have went hog wild for like 2 days and dieted really hard the rest, but she would have lost more weight than that. I'm just telling you, the Cheetos, they're gone. There's no more Cheetos left.
So it will be a little too early for her to slow down this much, but she's working against a very hard dynamic with her sisters. But they all are working on changing that dynamic. And Grace has made consistent progress since starting the program.
All right, so 5:25.
Yeah, how's everything going with you?
Good.
You getting along pretty good?
Yeah, I think so.
So let's see how the season look like.
Okay.
So wait, she lost what, 23 pounds in the first month after weight loss surgery? I don't know. I would think she would have lost a lot more than that because that liquid diet and everything, that's no joke. Like, seriously? 30, 40? I know Dr. Now usually says like 30. I think I lost like 40 that first month. It was wild.
All right, all looking good. So just leave them out for about a few more days, then you can take them out.
Okay.
And you've been up walking around okay?
Yep. You saved my life, Dr. Now.
Oh, thank you. That's my job to be nice.
Thank you so much.
See, I can't imagine anything more rewarding than being the surgeon who helped save somebody, like weight loss surgeon, helped save somebody who absolutely did this to themselves, self-destructive, like 100%. We are on like the fast track to death, right? And then you think there's one opportunity to turn it around, right? And it goes through Dr. Now or surgeons like him, okay? And that's like your one opportunity. I can't imagine anything more rewarding than that off the top of my head. Just saving somebody who's like self-destructive.
I'm excited to go home and tell everybody about Dr. Now taking my stomach.
Actually, maybe being like a fertility doctor and helping people that have issues with that. That's probably just equally as rewarding now that I think about it.
It's been 2 months since surgery and I've lost almost 40 pounds. I can really tell a difference in everything I do. It's so much easier to do even simple tasks, like getting in and out of the car and going up and down the stairs. That's given me a lot of confidence, and I decided I wanted to try dating. So today I'm meeting a guy named Tony who...
Ooh, Tony, dude, hell, Tony the Tiger, Frosted Flakes? You better effing not. Okay. Maybe she's just going to get her Tinder cardio in. I don't know what the hell she's doing. She's trying to do some other kind of crunches and like lunges, I guess I'll call it.
I met on a dating app, and we're going to go have coffee. Oh gosh, there he is. Good, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm kind of new to this, but I've always wanted a family of my own, so I'm doing the first step today by getting out there, and who knows, maybe there will be a spark.
Had a good time with that.
Me too.
Did you?
Yes.
For real?
For real, for real.
Oh, for real, for real.
For real, for real. I want to see you again.
All right. I'll see you too.
If you would have said for real one more time, I would have like lost my mind because that guy's riz is missing.
I achieved so many goals that I never thought I would. But another one is to cook a proper dinner for all the women who's helped me throughout this journey. So Megan will be there, my friend Taylor, Izzy, the chef who taught me how to properly cook chicken and move around the kitchen, and even Lacey, the nutritionist who helped me kickstart my journey. Unfortunately, Courtney can't be there. She has some personal issues she has to take care of, but she's here in spirit.
What a sweetheart, man. Go from 600 pounds and now she wants to cook everybody a healthy dinner. That's freaking, I've never seen somebody do that, like a whole little dinner date at the end, I don't think, before.
Well, you have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of myself for getting through this journey. Even though it wasn't always easy,
my sisters really helped me through this, and it just made us even closer, especially me and Megan.
Chef Bariatric Arby's over here. That little hat's just too damn funny. Fat people got no business in little hats. Not at all.
Our relationship is on a whole nother level.
Hey,
Hi.
look at you. Making asparagus and getting a facial.
I feel like they look at me as more of an adult rather than someone that they have to constantly look after.
Wait, why was she getting a facial? Oh, I thought, never mind. That's what, Tinder? No, I don't know what she's doing a facial in the kitchen. What's she talking about?
And I know when we're all on the same page, we are unstoppable.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Your chicken looks great.
It does, don't it?
It does.
I've learned so much about myself, not just how to be independent, but also practical skills.
Hey, so good to see you.
I know.
Look at that. Oh man, you look great.
Thank you.
Also,
Before, I would have went to the bar, eaten wings, and sang some horrible karaoke in front of strangers.
So you're learning some new skills.
Yes, I am.
Before, I would have just went to the bar, got whatever kind of fried food, and stood up there and sang "Pour Some Sugar on Me" at 600 pounds. That was my lifestyle.
How's it feel?
Good, actually.
Awesome. Cool. Well, it smells amazing.
Thank you. But now I'm in such a better place in life. That asparagus is pretty good.
Perfect. Are you so proud of yourself?
Yeah, I am.
You should be.
Very good.
I'm glad you like it.
So good.
I'm perfectly fine to chill with family and friends at home. We're outside, moving, and none of our activities center around bad food. It's a new way of living, and I'm loving it.
I had
Oh, nice. They're going to go out here and play cornhole instead of corn dog. All right.
a hard time putting into words how proud I am of Grace. She has shown me that she can do anything, and I get choked up thinking about it because she came so far from the girl who could barely walk up and down the stairs to now she's out playing cornhole. Grace, do you think a couple months ago you could have done this?
No.
You'd have been on the porch watching.
Yeah.
Kind of think you should be now.
Okay.
I know that Grace's dad and our mom are super proud of Grace, and they're looking down, smiling, probably as big as I am for her, and I'm just so excited for the future for her.
Don't you guys just really wish in the bottom of your heart, though, that her mom and dad could have seen her do better? Because I think a lot of their decisions early on kind of shaped her and led her down the path that she went. And then she had an option, right? She either goes left, and left wasn't going to go well, or she goes right, and then she starts kind of working on herself and self-improvement. So I think she definitely chose the right path, but I do think her parents played their part.
Whoa!
Knock it in there.
Knock it in. Oh! I think I need to switch sides. This journey has definitely not been easy, but it has all been worth it. And I know it's going to keep getting better. But there's no way I could have done it without all the support I had. I mean, just look behind me. All these people that have stood by me and supported me and loved me, and these are my people. This is a new Grace, and I'm so excited to see where I'm going.
All right. Well, we get a nice little happy ending. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. There for a while, it was touch and go. When she lost that 24 pounds the first 2 months, I was like, I'm not sure Dr. Now is going to like this one too much. But she got right back on the right path, focused on her cooking, turned into Chef Boyardee, and then she came and made a friggin' dinner for everybody and played cornhole. So, happy ending, tragic start. But not everybody gets the easy starts in life that, you kind of hope that you want everybody to get the right start, right? You wouldn't wish anything that happened to her on your worst enemy, probably, if you're a decent human being, right? But she definitely fought her way through it, showed she has kind of perseverance, and she's a tough person. And maybe it just took all this for her to realize that she was that much stronger than she was giving herself credit for. So, way to go, Grace. Really happy to see that. Leave a like, leave a comment. It helps me out. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.